everyone, Freddy here, and welcome back to my Five Nights at Freddy's VR build inside of Minecraft. Now, in the first half, we managed to build, and I say managed because this is actually the biggest part, we managed to build the whole opening area of the VR and the ending sequence for the Five Nights at Freddy's VR game. So if you have not seen this part, I'll have a link to it in the description below. But today, tomorrow, we will be starting off with this section right over here. Also, if you would like to see a video of the entire map, I'll also have a link to that in the description below as well, so you get an idea what you're getting yourself into when we're building this entire thing. So I want to start with Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and work my way down all the way over here to Five Nights at Freddy's 4, including all the mini games in the VR, such as, you know, building the animatronics. Then there's the plush spring trap area, the baby plush area where you have to fight off those babies, and the Ballora area as well, which we've already built once, but you do have to build it twice inside this map. So once you've built this section, we're going to get started up on Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So we're going to come right over here to the left-hand corner, which is all the way in the back past our little prize counter. And we're just going to count in 2 blocks from here. Well, 3 blocks, sorry. 1, 2, 3. And then on this 3rd block, we're going to take out some spruce wood planks, place it right here, and bring it down to the floor level of the inside of your main VR area. So if you want to just break open a little area right here, just to make sure you are at the floor level with your wood. So once we are here, we're going to go ahead and count over 13 blocks that way with our spruce wood planks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we're going to come out 10 blocks that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're just going to wrap this right down over here and connect both sides together. Next up, take out some smooth quartz blocks and fill in this whole floor with smooth quartz. Next up, take out your spruce wood planks once again and just fill up around the entire wall, and it should be flush to the VR opening area. Next up, we're going to have to make a 3-wide hallway for that other room that's right here. So we're just going to count over 4 blocks from the corner closest to your VR opening area. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And just bring that all the way down and make sure your hallway is at least 3 blocks wide around the entire thing. So as you can see, I have a 3-wide hallway right here and right here. Next up, we're going to take out our blocks once again and just fill up around to here. Then once we come over here, we're just going to come up, out one more block on this side. And then we're going to take out some glass panes and fill in this wall right here with glass panes like this. Take out your planks once again and just put a cap right on top of that. Now, I'm not going to do any decorations right now. We're just going to fill in the entire area with all our rooms, and then we'll do decorations at the end. So you know what, before we move on to the other rooms, let's go ahead and put our door right here that leads into the VR area. And we can go ahead and fix up this spot right here as well. And then all we have to do is just add in our spruce door right here, and that will lead us into Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And then we're going to come over here and break out this area, and this will lead over to the first hallway. Next up, what I want you to do is take out some gray concrete, and right here where this wall splits up this room from this hallway, we're going to take out our gray concrete and just come up a block from our doorway. And we're going to count over 14 blocks that way with our gray concrete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we're going to come out this way 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrap this all the way down here, connecting them together. And then we're just going to come out 4 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, making another 3-wide hallway. Come all the way down, connect these 2 together, just like that. So you should have 2 rectangles the same size. Then we're going to come right over here and come down 14 blocks from this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we're going to make another 3-wide hallway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just connect this all the way down. And then come back over here, come out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, making another 3 wide hallway. And connecting it all the way down like that. Next up, you're going to take out some blocks of quartz and some black concrete. And we're going to be filling all these rooms in with a checkerboard pattern. And they should all fit together nicely. So I'm going to come right back here to the beginning where we started our gray concrete. And right inside this corner, we're going to start off with a black concrete block. And then we're just going to go ahead and make a checkerboard pattern from here. There we go. And now we can go ahead and open up this door right here. We can add in a black concrete block right here for that doorway. Next up, we can go ahead and add these ones in. So just break open this block right here. Start your checkerboard pattern off from this block and make sure they all connect together perfectly. Next up, there's going to be another doorway right here at the end of this hallway. And we're just going to connect our checkerboard once again. And then over here back at the main hallway, we're going to go ahead and break open this block right here. This block right here. And yet again, we're going to go ahead and make that checkerboard pattern. Next up, take out your gray concrete once again. Come right over here. And we're just going to come out 5 blocks from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making another 3 wide room. And then just connect this right over here to this corner. Like this. And then go ahead and break open this right here. And this right here is going to be another doorway. And once again, we're going to fill in our pattern. And then right over here, we're going to come to the end of this hallway. And 1 block in from the end, we're going to break open this. Come over here. And then we're going to come out 5 blocks right from this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making another 3 wide hallway. And then just bring that all the way down and connect it to the corner. There we go. And then once again, last but not least, we're going to have to make another checkerboard pattern here. But this is going to be the last one for the floor. But then we have to do one for the entire wall. I would say that's like the worst thing you got to do in this is these repetitive checkerboard patterns forever. They never end. And now if you've been watching this video since part 1, you can only guess what we're going to be doing now. Yes, we're going to be doing a checkerboard pattern around all of these walls. So take out your block of quartz and your black concrete, and starting right from this corner right here, we're going to come up with our block of quartz, then our black concrete, and we're going to be doing that around the entire thing starting from here. So let's get this room out of the way right here. So there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and just keep going with our checkerboard pattern around this entire. So, I'm just going to go with the bottom first and then work my way around, but I'm also going to just speed up the video so I don't have to keep, it'll take the video will be so much longer if I don't speed this up. So now once you have all your checkerboard pattern walls in place, we're going to take out white concrete and we're going to put a cap over all the walls. Now it's time to put in all of our vents. So starting right over here in this corner, when we first come into this room, we're going to come 1 block out and we're going to break this open right here. Next up, take out your gray concrete, and starting from here, we're going to do the bottom line first, and then we'll connect everything together. So take out your gray concrete and just come out a block from this wall. So come all the way out and then come out at least a block from this wall right here. So these two should not be touching when you bring it down right here. That's wrong. That's right. Next up, we're just going to swing this all the way down over to here, like this. And now before we bring this any further, we're just going to come over to this wall right over here at the end of the area. Come 1 block out from the corner, break this open, take out your gray concrete, and just bring it out 1 like that. Swing it all the way down, and connect the two together. There we go. And then we're going to come into this little room right here. And in the corner, we're going to break out these 2 blocks, connecting these together. Then we're going to swing back over here to this main entrance area. Oh, you know what? I never put the door in here. So the door should be right here in this corner. And then over here on this far side wall, we're going to come in a block and break these 2 out. Take out your gray concrete once again. Come over here and just bring a line going down. And it should connect right next to the side of this wall. So we're just going to bring it right down to here. And now we're going to bring it all the way down until we reach the middle of this end wall. So let's go ahead and break this open. And we're just going to connect these 2 together. And then right over here, we're going to break open this wall and connect this together like that. So now we have all our vents in place. So now what we have to do is just fill them in with more of our gray concrete. So go around the entire thing with a wall. Do not do the ceiling yet. Just go around the outside right now with your gray concrete, filling it in all the way around. Just like that on every single one of them. So now that we have our walls in place for our vent, we can add in the crawling mechanism so we can crawl through the vents. So in front of every opening where our vent is, we're going to place in a stone pressure plate. So stone pressure plate there, right here, in front of every single opening. Place in your stone pressure plates. Like that. There we go. So that should be all of them, I'm pretty sure. Nope, this one too. There we go. So now what we're going to do is add in some water. So right here, we're actually going to break down a block, place another stone pressure plate on this side, and we have to put a block down here so the water doesn't fall through. So place the block like that, and then right here between our 2 pressure plates, we're just going to place in some water. So now we should be able to crawl. So just to show you what I mean, in case you didn't watch the whole video before, go like this. Now we can crawl through a 1 high gap. So if I come right here, go inside my water, and then I sprint, I can now crawl through this 1 high gap. So that's how the crawling mechanism works. So now we're going to do that on every single one of them. So break down a block. This block here. Here we got to catch the water so it does not fall. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and place in another stone pressure plate right here. And then our water bucket right between both of them. And again, on this side, our pressure plate. Break this block. Come underneath. Place a block here. Here and here. Another stone pressure plate here with our water bucket. Stone pressure plate, break this block. Block, block, and another one right underneath to catch that water. There we go. Water bucket. And same thing over here. Break the block, pressure plate. Block, block. There we go. Place in our water. And I'm pretty sure I have, yeah, one more. So, break. Block. Block underneath. Pressure plate over here. And water. So that should be every single one of them. Yes, okay. Just making sure. Next up, we're going to take out our gray concrete once again. And now we're going to go ahead and put in our ceiling. So we're going to go around the entire thing and just place blocks right above it, making a 1 high gap for us to crawl through. And there we have it. All our vents are in place. So now I can go ahead and crawl through any part of these vents. So there we go. We are now crawling through the vents. All right, guys. So now that we have all of our walls out of the way, we can get started up on the decoration. So let's start with this little room right here at the beginning. So first off, take out some barrels. I'm going to place a barrel right here in this corner. And then we're also going to place another barrel right over here in this corner. Make sure they're both facing up. Then right over here, we're just going to count over 3 blocks from this window block. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to count out 2 blocks. 1, 2, and place another barrel right here. Next up, take out a weighted pressure plate. I like using an iron one right here. And we're going to place it right on top of our barrel. Next up, take out a birch sign and place a birch sign right off the side of that pressure plate. Next up, go ahead and take out a painting and place it right off of that birch sign. And that's going to be a computer. Next up, we're going to take out some stone stairs and right next to our barrel, place it. Next up, we're going to take out some stone stairs and right next to our barrel right here, we're going to place a stone stair upside down. Then we're going to place in 2 slabs and then place in another stone stair right here, upside down as well. And that's going to make a table. Then right here next to this corner window block, we're going to place another stone stair backwards with a painting off of it. Next up, we're going to take out some red nether brick stairs and place that backwards right here. That's going to be our seating. Then right here above this staircase, we're going to place in yet again another barrel. Next up, swing over here to this corner and take out some brown concrete and place 2 brown concrete right here with a smooth stone right above it. Next up, swing back over here to this corner and take out some stone brick walls and place one right here next to the barrel. And then we're going to take out some light gray concrete, place a light... Next up, take out some light gray concrete and place it right here next to that stone wall with an item frame off of it. Then right here in this corner, right on top of this barrel, we're going to take out a dragon head and place that backwards into the wall. That's just going to be a little TV. And then 1 block right above and over, we're going to place in a stone brick wall. And that's going to be this room completely done. Next up, we're going to swing out here to the hallway, and 1 block away from our pressure plate right here, we're going to place in an armor stand facing towards that doorway. And then place in a leather tunic on it, and we're also going to place in a leather cap on it. Then place a block right above your armor stand, place in another armor stand facing the exact same way as that one, with a skeleton skull on top of it, break the block, and let it fall into place. Next up, swing backwards, and then 1 block over our doorway and over, we're going to place in a block. Take out a wither skeleton skull and face it towards that armor stand right there backwards. And then go ahead and break the block. And then place a lever on top of it, and that's going to be one of our cameras. Next up, we're going to swing to this side of the hallway, place in a yellow block down here. And that's this entire room completely done. Next up, we're going to do the 2 rooms right over here on this side. So in this hallway, all the way at the end, we're going to place in an armor stand. Place in a leather cap and a leather tunic on it. Then right above it, we're going to place a block. Place in yet again another armor stand. Place a skeleton skull on top of that, break the block, and let it fall into place. And then in this hallway, we're going to take out a dragon head and place a dragon head right off the wall like that. Then we're going to swing back into this hallway, and right here we're going to have a 2 high painting and a 1 high painting right here. So let's do our 1 high painting first. So place a block here, place in a 1 high painting, and then a 2 high painting right next to it. And then on this wall right here, we're going to place in a 2 high painting right here. So place a block, place a painting in, and get a nice 2 high painting. You can make them different. It really doesn't matter. Then over here in this corner, we're going to have another camera. So place a block right here with a wither skeleton skull facing sideways like this. And then come down here, break this block, and go ahead and place in your lever. And that's going to be a camera. And do the same thing we did in this corner over here as well. So block, wither skeleton skull backwards, break the block, and place in your lever for your camera. So actually, let's go ahead and put it on this wall so it matches up with that one. Then we're going to swing back over here to our ender dragon head. We're going to need a 1 high painting right here. So just place a block like that, painting, and we'll get a nice 1 high painting. And then there's just 1 more camera we need to do. So come over here to this black concrete block right here, place in a block. The camera has to be facing towards the dragon head right there, because that's going to be our foxy head. So place your wither skeleton skull in, break the block, place in your lever, and that's going to be both of these rooms completely done. Next thing up is going to be these 2 rooms right over here. So first things first, let's go ahead and use our paintings, because this whole wall right here is basically going to be paintings. So first things first, we're going to come right here to this corner and count over 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where our painting is going to be going. But we don't want this huge one right here. We just want that 2 by 4 painting. So what we're going to do is just place a block up right here at the top, and then off of this block, place in your painting, and we should, nope, we're going to need 1 more. So block there, and then on this white block, we're going to place in a painting, and that's the one we want right there. So now we can go ahead and remove these 2. Next up, we want a 2 high painting right next to it on the bottom, so put a block there, and place in your 2 high painting. And then we want 2 1 high paintings here, so block here, place in your painting, go ahead and break this block and this block, same thing again, another 1 high painting, just like that. And then we're going to need 2 more 1 high paintings right here. So 1 like that and 1 like that. Nope, sorry. 1 like that. And then we go ahead and we need a 2 high painting right here. So just place a block here and get your 2 high painting in. And that's going to be our wall of paintings. Then right over here next to this doorway, we're just going to count over a block, up a block, and place in an item frame. Then we're going to come down a block and come over 2 and place in 2 more item frames on these white blocks. And now that room is completely done. So now we can move over here to do this room. So right above this doorway, we're going to place a block and place a wither skeleton skull in backwards. It's going to be a camera. Break this block, place in your lever. Then right next to it on this block, we're going to place in an item frame with a wither skeleton skull inside of it. Then right here in this corner, we're going to need a red, blue, green, and a light blue shulker box. So starting right here from this corner, we're going to place in a red shulker box. Then right above, we're going to place in our light blue one. Then right underneath it right here, we're going to place in our green one. Place in our dark blue one. And then place in our red one once again. Then we're going to skip over 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, placing in a yellow concrete block right here. Then we're going to need a 1 high painting here and a 2 high painting right here. So place a block, get your 2 high painting, and then go ahead and place in 2 blocks right here and get your 1 high painting. Then we're going to skip over a block and we're going to place another 1 high painting right here. So 1 block, painting, and then go ahead and break those 2 blocks. And that's going to be that room completely done. Next up is going to be that little arcade room right down here at the end. So we're going to go ahead and make a couple of arcade machines. So right here, out of this doorway, we're going to place in a yellow concrete block, then place a polished andesite block on top of it, place a yellow carpet on top of that, with a dark oak button off of it. Then right next to this pressure plate right here, we're going to place in an orange concrete block, polished andesite, orange carpet, and a dark oak button. Then right here in this corner, we're going to take out some light gray concrete, place it in, our staircase, light gray carpet, and then our wooden button. Then right here next to this doorway, we're going to come up over a block, and we're going to place in a block right here, and we're going to need our wither skeleton skull, and we're going to make another camera facing down towards this corner right here. Break the block, place in your lever, and then in this corner, we're going to do the exact same thing. Block here, wither skeleton skull facing towards this game center right here. Break this block and place in your lever. And that's going to be the game room done. And for the last and final room, all you have to do is make an exit door and put in 2 cameras. So right over here in this corner, we're going to break out these 2 blocks. Place a block right underneath it. I'm just going to keep with that checkerboard pattern. Place in a spruce door. Right above it, place in a sign. And go ahead and skip down a line and type out exit in all caps. So exit, there we go. And then in the inside, you could put whatever you want here, but all I did was I blocked it off. But if, you're building a whole map or something like that, do whatever you want with that. Then right over here, we're going to come right between where these 2 rooms cut off, come over a block, and right here is where our first camera is going, and it's going to be going towards that exit right there. So place in your wither skeleton skull facing towards that exit door. Break the block, lever, and then in this corner as well, it's going to be facing down towards that area. So place in a block, wither skeleton skull facing that way, break it, and then go ahead and place in your lever. And that's going to be all the rooms done for Five Nights at Freddy's 3.